Everyone, and welcome back to the channel and another episode of the Scooby-Doo show. So we are here with episode 3 of the last two episodes that I have released on Friday and Saturday. I rated a 6.5 and a 7. The last episode was Fiesta Host. That one had a few hit or miss moments, but overall I had a lot of fun with it, with the different jokes and stuff. The hit or miss moments I mean is more like plot holes, like how they dig the giant feet and the different kind of scientific mumbo jumbo that they use to get the ghost across. But so far we've been kind of more supernatural styles, which is kind of interesting. And so I'm curious to see how far it goes into it. And something else awesome is that we finally had some Scooby snacks eaten. We had basically new Scooby-Doo movies completely disregarded that, but we finally are back to snuff. That's why it's a spiritual. That's why it's my true successor to Where Are You? One Scooby snack per Shaggy and Scooby, which is amazing. Love to see that. So this episode is called The Gruesome Game of the Gator Ghoul, released on September 25th, 1976. Episode number 3, series episode number 52. It was directed again by Charles A. Nichols. And then, so the premise, the gang is on their way to see Scooby-Dum, Scooby-Doo's cousin. Oh, the first appearance of Redneck Scooby. Yes, love it. Yeah, I remember him. Back whenever I watched cable. So my boomerang style, whenever I watched Wacky Races, Scooby-Doo, Flintstones, Jetsons, Smurfs, and pretty much anything under the sun, or 9 to like 14, I think, before Boomerang Channel, and we like kind of got off cable. So a good 4-year run there where I watched pretty much everything Boomerang under the sun. And so I'm really excited to see Scooby-Dum again. It's been so long. It's going to be a nice, fun nostalgia trip with that. So they learned that his owner's Ma and Pa Skillet used to be in the business of making a special drink called Finicky Fizz. But business has been terrible because of a strange alligator creature haunting the swamps where they live. Yeah, Ma and Pa, I remember now. From what I've seen a few times of the different titles of episodes, a lot of these villains for the Scooby-Doo show end up being the villains in like Monsters Unleashed and things like that, which is kind of interesting. So I'm really excited to get right into the episode, The Gruesome Game of the Gator Ghoul. Let's do it.
You positive this is the right road, Fred? Absolutely.
I do like how ambiance the swamp is as well.
Left at the cemetery and right at the snake farm.
There's nothing to worry about. We're coming to another sign.
See?
Hokey Pinocchio, okay.
Oh, that sign also says, proceed at your own risk.
They definitely did good with the atmosphere for this season of episodes. I like it a lot. Put some good flavor into it. Oh, the way it glows, yeah.
Boy, you sure do scare easily.
We're on some kind of small ferry raft. Jamming on the brakes must have released it from the shore.
Well, that was quick. They're just being ferried across. I guess that works.
Oh my gosh, did you ever see a monster like that? It's half man, half gator.
And all ghost.
Yep, the Gator Ghost. Yeah, their first meeting. Love it.
I'm mighty glad you kids can make it here. That's our Gator Ghoul is plumb near to ruining us. Plumb near my big toe. Another week without customers and the banks are going to foreclose their loan and take the whole showboat away from us. Right.
Also, the first dog voice of Scooby to actually talk, because the dog walking episode and stuff, none of those dogs spoke. I do like how every grandma kind of looks the same as well. Not funny. All he says clues and holds up a magnifying glass.
He's been studying how to be a detective in 6 easy lessons.
But no ghouly gator is gonna scare us off, right?
Yep, there's the gator. Of course, coming right up when they say he's not gonna scare us. Yeah, you have a good mix. He's a little bit simpler voice, but he's really good with clues. Goes right into the action. I love how he lifted up the leg too to lift the footprint as well. He's overpowered so far, my man. Love it. Scooby-Dum just made a massive amount of property damage. It wasn't one of our main cast members, so I'm not going to count it down, but that's the first property damage we've seen so far in these past 3 episodes.
Oh no, poor Scooby's really flipped out.
He wants to prove he's as brave as Scooby-Dum.
Yep, Scooby-Doo trying to be as brave with the Tarzan yell. It's not the gator, though, because it would have shown his face already. Well, we have the janitor, okay. Got hit with dirty water, man. He destroyed a pillar and a barrel. That's property damage. That's gonna be like $5,000. That's like a whole pillar that needs to be replaced. That's his first property damage for season 4, the Scooby Show season. I'm gonna do $5,000, nice and simple.
We said we were sorry.
Oh, she seems like the bad guy then. If they always say that she's a heart of gold, then that means that they're the evil one.
It was the least I could do for people as fine as the Skillets. The least you say. If it weren't for you loaning us money for the last bank payment, Pa and me'd be living out in the swamp by now.
Gee, that was
Loan us money. Okay, yeah. Definitely evil then.
I guess I'd do anything for them. Lamb sakes, girl. You get back every last penny. And you
Yeah, because we have Simon Stingy and Alice Dovely. I'm more leaning toward Alice Dovely because she has more reason to be, you know,
You
the
can bet your
evil one.
last bottle of Pinocchio Fizz that Gator Ghoul is around here somewhere.
Look, Scooby-Dum did it again.
He saves Shaggy and Scooby from the Gator Ghoul.
It's only a costume. Yeah, costume.
Yeah, destroyed him. Nice job. And the costume, that's a bit creepy, man.
Hey, look, there's a small motor and battery inside. His label says,
Yep,
of
so it's a
Beauregard Film
robot.
Productions. That's the company that shot a movie in this swamp last year. Maybe the Gator Ghoul is
Oh,
some
wow,
kind of cannibal
okay.
monster?
No way.
So they
They showed
reused
most of that
it.
picture around that old
Interesting.
shack in the swamp. Let's check it out.
Chunks that small is when it's something they want to hide.
Let's put them together and see what it says.
Jigsaw puzzle it.
Missing. And make out what it says.
Notice
Notice
of
nation.
incarnation from
Jeepers, I think we need an interpreter. Like someone
something
who can read
something.
If we could just fill in the missing letters, it might solve this whole mystery.
Wow, that funky critter batter is
All
like a
right,
super
so
man.
I went back and watched the part where they made a weird food item. It was the spicy corn fritters that they mentioned previously. So I found the corn fritter recipe and then added on for the spiciness level of it, and that's gonna be a part of the subscriber special as well. So it's been added.
Clipping my feet out of my sneakers was a great idea. Now for step
First
one.
time they've really been barefoot. That's interesting.
Keep you from sticking to that fritter batter again. Well, at least this part of my plan works. Just like flour-covered pizza doesn't stick to the pan, we won't stick to the
And
fritter
Fred did it too. Okay, good solidarity, my
batter.
man.
Does it? Now all you have to do is find the Gator Ghoul and let him chase you through the kitchen.
And the dogs as well. So they're just using them as basically a sticky kind of cement tile. Looks very good. So, surprised none of the flowers coming off. It works out. Here they go. Oh, of course, Shaggy tripped. Come on, man. Oh, he got out. That doe's ridiculous. That's insane.
Our first clue was this headless alligator the movie company left behind. The Gator Ghoul used the head for a costume.
I do like how he mentioned Shaggy talked about that. Like, that's just how the Scooby-Doo style is. You have to do the big reveal before you unmask.
Notice of termination from Cookie-Cola Company to
Gotcha.
Miss Dudley, the Gator Ghoul? That's ridiculous. Miss Dudley. It takes all kinds.
Even a Gator Ghoulless.
Fine, if it weren't for you nosy kids.
A few ordinary flashlight batteries gave her those
For
eerie
the
yellow eyes.
kids. Nice.
I'm
Good
still
job.
right confused.
Miss Pinkslip fired Miss Dudley from her job as secretary to the president of Cookie-Cola.
And she had confidential information that Cookie Cola was about to buy Pa Skillet's secret Pinocchio Fizz formula.
So she was going to kill two birds with one alligator.
Right, revenge on Cookie Cola
Gotcha.
for firing her. Lucky for us, Shaggy's hang-up for far-out food fouled up her fortune.
Similar, kind of reminds me of the Coca-Cola Dr. Pepper thing of how somebody, I think it was, somebody said that Dr. Pepper, a previous employee at Dr. Pepper was going to sell the employee to Coke, and Coke told Dr. Pepper, like, hey, control your person. Yeah, I'm excited to try it because I love spicy food. He's ate a
Shaggy,
fritter
remember when
shoe.
you left in the fritter batter when you got your feet out?
Sure, my sneakers.
Well, Scooby just ate them.
He did.
Jeez, man.
We probably thought it was sneaker-flavored bubblegum, huh? Right, Scooby-Dum?
Oh, I like how he got the ending part. Oh no, they both did. Nice. That was fun. I like that episode. The villain was pretty obvious on that one, but it was still pretty fun. And I had an enjoyable time with it. With the gruesome game of the Gator Ghoul. Love that alliteration as well. I did like that we had another weird food item. I really like how we're getting up to par with that thing. I did like the ambiance and the overall atmosphere of the episode. A bit basic for traps and stuff. So I think I'm going to give this one a 5 out of 10, I think. So far, it's my favorite season, even through Where Are You, I think. I think it's because they really came into its own by building off of Where Are You and just disregarding the new Scooby-Doo movies. So I think it really adds on to it. But for me, 5 out of 10 for this one. Ending off this week's worth of episodes, a little bit weak, but it's definitely had some fun parts as well. I like the different comedy moments. I like the weird food item and the puzzling stuff. It's just the villain was a bit obvious this time because we only met that janitor for one line and then he left. And then Ma and Pa, of course, weren't going to be bad guys because they own Scooby-Dum. But I loved seeing Scooby-Dum. It was awesome to see him because he's another character from my childhood. So that was pretty sweet as well. That's why it's going to be a 5 out of 10 and not anything lower or higher, really. So I think that's going to do it for me. I'm just going to keep it rather short to finish off this week of worth of episodes. Thank you everyone for watching, and I will see you next week for episodes 4, 5, and 6 of Season 1 of the Scooby-Doo Show. Thank you everyone for watching, and have a great day.